Hey there, I'm Lauren Jackson, the creator of Kids Ministry Circle, and in this video, we are going to be talking about 5 mistakes people make when picking a kids ministry curriculum. There are so many options out there, and the kids ministry curriculum decision is an important one, but it does not need to be an overwhelming one. So let's dive into the 5 mistakes that I see people making when picking a curriculum. 1, not doing enough research. The last thing you want to do is say, well, that church down the street or that church that I talked to last week is using this curriculum, so we're going to use it. You are the gatekeeper for your ministry, and you are the one who knows your volunteers, your mission and vision, and your families better than anyone. So don't just pick a curriculum because another church is using it. Do the research. Number 2, not utilizing customer service in the kids ministry Facebook groups for feedback. This goes along with the research piece. You can call every curriculum option out there and talk to somebody. Some curriculums have a better customer service than others, but there's still someone that you can email or talk to or ask your questions to. One of the things I see all the time is over on the kids ministry Facebook groups, people are asking, hey, we're thinking about using this curriculum. Friends, what do you love about it? What do you not love about it? What's your favorite curriculum? This is a great way to do the research piece, but also hear from other people, get some feedback, right? I would say do the research on your own first, establish your perspective on a certain curriculum, and then ask for feedback. If you are looking for some research on the curriculums out there, we have 2 videos that you can watch. The first one is curriculum videos that came out in 2021 and earlier than that. And then we did a part 2 video with the handful of new curriculums that came out in 2022. So click this link right up here to watch those curriculum videos where we go through each curriculum, pros, cons, price, things that I love about it, unique things about the curriculum, where it was created, how long it's been around, all of those important details to help you research. Number 3. This is a big one, setting too high of an expectation. So your curriculum, whichever one you choose, can't do everything. You're not gonna find a curriculum that speaks to your context, your kids, your volunteers, your mission and vision. The curriculums that are out there are incredible, but they write with multiple denominations and hundreds of churches in mind. They don't write for just your ministry. And so you need to go into picking a curriculum, having some clear expectations of like, okay, we may need to edit and we may need to tweak, but let's work on finding a curriculum that aligns the closest to our church, our mission, our vision, and go with that. When you set your expectations too high, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. And so go into the curriculum choosing process and just know that these curriculums are great, but they're not everything. Number 4, defining your Sunday morning win. I always tell leaders that you can't pick a curriculum and let that define what you want to teach and how you want to teach on Sunday morning. Before you go into the curriculum decision process, you have to define, what do you want to teach? How do you want to teach? What areas of technology do you have? Do you not have? Do you want to have a downloadable curriculum, or do you want something that you want to be mailed to you and delivered to your church that's hard copy? Do you want a curriculum that is high supplies? Or do you want a curriculum that is made for church plants and set up in tear down churches? All of those things you need to define before you pick a curriculum. Don't let the curriculum define your Sunday morning win for you, right? Remember, you know your ministry, your mission, your vision, your kids, your parents better than the curriculum makers. Define what you want your Sunday morning program to look like, and then let that influence your curriculum decision. Last one, number 5, on-ramping well. I've seen this time and time again where churches decide to switch curriculum and all of a sudden you hand your volunteer something totally new and they're like, oh, I don't know what this is. How do I use it? What do I do? And so it's so important to on-ramp well when you're picking a new curriculum. I would encourage you to bring your entire leadership into this process and say, hey, we're deciding to switch curriculum. Here are our top 3 or top 2 choices. Would you take a look at this? Would you try an activity at home? Would you read over the large group script to make sure that it matches the way that we teach an adult or we teach in students? I've seen kids ministry leaders get a parent advisory board to help them pick a curriculum for their ministry. But the important thing is the on-ramping process. So don't just decide to switch and all of a sudden next Sunday you're using a different curriculum. Some really pivotal moments that you can transition curriculum is at the beginning of the school year or at the beginning of January, right? Natural rhythms where people tend to start new things. Also in the on-ramping process is making sure your volunteers know what to do. So maybe you're switching up your program. Maybe you're switching from a large group model to a small group, large group, small group model, right? Making sure your volunteers know what they're doing. If they're implementing snack or if they're changing up the way that small group conversation works, all of those details are so important to implementing a new curriculum. One thing I love to do when I'm switching curriculum is make sure the parents know. So if there's an app they can download, if there's a scope and sequence they can look at, if there's new memory verses that have hand motions, if there's discussion questions for them to do at home and throughout the week, I want to make sure our parents are equipped and know what's happening in the curriculum part of the Sunday morning program. So those are the 5 mistakes that people often make when choosing a curriculum. Don't forget, the curriculum decision process can be hard, but it should not be daunting. It should not be paralyzing. It should not be overwhelming. There's a lot of people who are here to support you and cheer you on as you pick a curriculum, change curriculums, or make a curriculum decision for your ministry. If you love this video, we would love for you to like and subscribe so that you get more of these videos sent straight to you. As always, we love that you're a part of this Kids Ministry Circle community, and thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.